It's that time again, boys and ghouls. That was a pun on girls because it's Halloween time. It's the spooky season. It's hashtag slime time, baby. Uh, Over there is my co-host Logan. Be scared, and I'm your regular host Daniel Ehrenberg. We'll just keep it that way. It's a Jewish last name. That's plenty scary right now. We're committing genocide. Uh, Logan, how's it
Yup.
going? It's a few days into October. Have you watched much spooky shit yet?
When a stranger calls.
You watched that?
When a stranger
Why'd you do
calls.
that? Well, it's a
I have
franchise.
it. Oh, well, we're not gonna do it for. We're not gonna do it for another year at least. So,
Yeah, probably.
well, I have
Uh,
the movies picked out for the next 2 weeks, and you have your movie, so I know we're not gonna do it.
all right, yeah, yeah. I
I'll.
spent all weekend watching serial killer bullshit. All right, because I watched these Henry Portrait of a serial killers, portraits of serial killer. One, I don't know,
Yeah,
and I also, I've been binging the Ed Gein story on Netflix,
that's how you say
which,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
which
would say
is,
Gain.
no, no, it's Gein. All
Hmm.
right,
Did
and
you learn that? Is that a thing you learned watching that
no,
thing?
I knew that already.
Oh
I
shit!
knew that, but I'll tell you what, it's so bad.
But it's short.
There's 8 episodes. I got two more to
Eight
go.
episodes.
I'll bang it out.
That's
All
so
right.
long.
Yeah. Hey, listen. That might be long to you, but I'm old, so I come from a world where shows were 24 episodes. All right, so 8 episodes is nothing to me.
I feel like if something's 4 episodes and bad, I'm not watching it.
That's crazy to me.
Like if there's like
Four
a four
episodes,
part docu series I'm not
I could
into,
watch
I'm
that in
like
my
I'll give up.
sleep. Once I get like 20
Well,
minutes in, I'm like, I might as well finish this.
okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I don't think
Uh,
you'd comprehend very much if you're asleep.
you'd be surprised, man. I
Oh
I
yeah,
remember like I Dallas put on this the Advil, the Tylenol killer. Like that documentary. It was like some dude was spiking Tylenol and killing people. And I slept through it. Like I slept next to her while she was watching it. But I feel like so much of it, I retained a lot of it. And so I've been putting off watching it myself because I want it to be fresher.
so that's not gonna be on your list though. You're not gonna like pretend you watched it.
Right, right.
Okay, good. Is that why people have been talking about Tylenol recently?
Possibly.
I heard like if you're pregnant, you shouldn't take Tylenol.
Oh, no. That's a whole thing about our insane, fucking head of the health department, Robert F. Kennedy.
Yeah, that
You,
guy's nuts.
he's anti-vaccine and he doesn't think you should take Tylenol. He thinks you should just raw
I,
dog life
it made me think
if
though,
you
like,
die, you die.
what about all the previous people who were pregnant and took Tylenol? Like that, surely that happens all the time.
Yeah, yeah,
Why is it
yeah.
now a new thing where you
I
can't
would
do it?
say almost all people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, maybe not. Maybe they're unaware of Tylenol.
I think Tylenol's fine.
Hmm.
Tylenol doesn't even make me feel better. I take it as like a placebo.
Oh wow. Maybe they gave you the placebo.
Well, I mean, I've been buying it from all different stores my whole life, and I don't think it's ever affected me positively in a health manner. But you take it. You're sick, yeah, get some Tylenol.
Hmm. I prefer Xanax.
Well, don't we all? Benzos, baby. Uh, all right, Logan. It's spooky season. Let's go back and forth naming our favorite spooky things. Okay, I'll start with spiders.
Slime.
Damn it. You took mine.
You had the first pick and you
Well,
chose
I didn't want to
spiders.
come out of the gate with my. It's obvious.
You
Everyone
already
knows I
mentioned
love
slime in this
slime.
episode.
I know.
That's why I actually forgot about it until you said it, and then I was like, "Oh yeah, slime! The season of slime."
I appreciated a listener, James Davis. He messaged me on Letterbox saying he's a couple weeks behind on the podcast. What are we watching for spooky season? So I
Hmm.
told him what the plans are, and
You told him
he's
all the plans. You told him
no.
your plan.
I just told him I don't remember. Maybe I did.
Well,
But I told him about Henry, and then he responded, oh, "Thanks a lot." Hashtag slime.
wait, who is this again?
James Davis.
That's awesome, James
Yeah,
Davis.
yeah. Uh, all right. Spiders and slime. That's enough. All right, Logan. Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer. This is a movie that I've watched a lot over my life. It's first saw in high school,
Hmm.
and
It's the year you're born, right? 86. Is that when it came out?
well, no, it's a weird story because it was made in '85. It started showing at film
Like
festivals in
you.
'86, but it didn't. Yeah, but it didn't come out in theaters until 1990.
Oh shit, really? Why is
Yeah,
that?
yeah. Because people didn't want it. It was rated X, and so people thought it was porn, and they had a tough time getting distribution. They had a tough time even getting into film festivals. It wasn't until like 1989 it showed at like the Telluride Film Festival, and Roger Ebert gave it a good review. Then it like started being taken seriously as a movie. It
Oh
wasn't
wow,
just like an
Raj. That's awesome.
exploitation piece. Yeah. I mean, he's not the only one. There were a few other critics, but he's the one you know. Um, and
Well, that's cool
yeah, yeah,
and sad.
yeah, yeah. Um,
Is
so
this
yeah,
Rooker's start? What do we know him from?
this is Michael Rooker's first film. He was just a dude from Alabama.
Michael
He had,
Rooker's from Alabama?
yeah,
Why did I
he
not
had,
know that?
I don't know, Jasper or something.
Oh wow.
Yeah. He moved up from Alabama to Chicago to become an actor. He got involved in the theater scene up there, and he was in a play, and the director of the play was doing some prosthetics work on Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer, which was shooting in Chicago.
Hmm.
And he was like, "You should audition," and he
Yeah.
did. Got the lead.
Well, what do you take from that if you're just a person and they're like, hey, you should audition for this serial killer movie?
Well, I think if you just moved up there, you're an actor. You're an actor.
No, it's awesome. And he does have the serial
He's not
killer look.
just a person. Like that would offend me if I was just like a dude who had no interest in acting, and then someone came up to me and was like, "I heard about this serial killer movie. You'd be perfect for it. You should audition for that."
Hmm.
But I mean, he's trying to be an actor up there. Why not audition?
Right, right. Uh, I think about that too when people are like, this person's only cast in like fat roles. But I think about like the alternative is like they could just live their life working at like AutoZone or something. Like being a fat actor in fat roles is much better than just living a normal life, you know?
Oh, 100%. I would love to be a fat actor.
Absolutely.
If someone told me you could be an actor if you got fat enough, I would do it.
Yeah. So I would start Googling fastest ways to gain weight.
I think I could just do it, man. I don't need to do much googling.
Really?
Yeah.
I have a
I
problem
I
gaining weight.
I don't. I spent so much of my life trying not to gain weight that I would just have to remove those
Cut out
safeguards.
soda.
That would be one thing. Well, I drink diet soda.
Diet so Sodasia, we're gonna start calling it that way.
Just stop.
Okay.
We're not making Survivor 46 references on this
Okay.
podcast.
Survivor 45 only around here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can reference
Unless we're talking Xander, then we can talk 41, right?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, drop the four. Um so this movie, here's how it came about. The director's this fellow named John McNaughton. All right.
Mm-hmm.
He was just a dude in Chicago, loved movies, and he was working as a delivery guy for a video editing service or whatever.
Okay.
And that was run by these two brothers, Malik and Walid Ali, the Ali brothers.
Okay.
Okay. And McNaughton, they sort of started taking a liking to him. They were like, they produced documentaries. They were like, hey, McNaughton, you want to make a documentary? He didn't get to choose the subject or anything. They were like, we're making this documentary. You make it.
That's fine.
And so
What
he
was it?
did. I don't remember.
Oh,
You could look it up if you want to. It came out in 1984. It came out.
okay.
But so then that one went okay. So they're like, "Do you want to make a second documentary?" And he's like, great. They're like, we got a bunch of footage of 1950s wrestling, and we want to put together a documentary just using this footage that we have for free. And so he's like, all right, I'll make a 1950s wrestling documentary. But then,
That's
so
cool.
they raised $110,000 to make this documentary. Okay. And then the it fell through. They didn't have the footage they thought they had. Okay. So then they're like, well, we have $110,000 here earmarked for a movie.
Hmm.
Horror movies are big. It's the 1980s. Jason, Freddy, what have you.
Mm-hmm.
Go make a horror movie. So
So that's
McNaughton,
how this came.
yeah, yeah. So
Wow.
McNaughton is like, all right. He doesn't know what to do because he only has $110,000. He doesn't want to make some piece of shit, and he knows he can't do like aliens or monsters or anything. Like he's got to keep an eye on that budget. So one
Mm-hmm.
night he's watching 2020. You remember 2020 with Barbara Walters and Hugh Downs?
Yeah. I was gonna
All
try and
right.
make a joke. I couldn't
It
think of
was
one.
always on Friday nights at 10. Okay. So I would watch the TGIF lineup, and then 2020 would be on it. And that marked the end of my fun.
20, that's good. 2020.
What? It was just like a news magazine.
Oh, okay. And then what, you sleep?
No, I'd probably put something else on.
Oh,
I
okay.
stayed up late as a kid. But so there's an episode about a serial killer named Henry Lee Lucas.
Oh, I've heard that person.
All right.
Who is
And
that?
he was a serial killer.
Oh.
I just told you.
What did he do though? Nothing famous.
Killed people.
Oh, okay, I guess. Okay.
Yeah. A bunch of them.
I
And
don't have any problems with my like searching stuff.
well, just stop searching stuff and talk to me.
I'm worried like my internet's fucked up. My Zoom's gonna end any second.
Everything sounds all right, man.
Okay, good.
All right. Uh, so Henry Lee Lucas, he's a serial killer. Now, I never really cared much about him. I always watched Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer, divorced from the Henry Lee Lucas story. But now I'm in a relationship with this complete maniac, Dallas, who knows everything about serial killers. All
Hmm.
right. So the entire time I'm watching this movie yesterday, she's telling me everything the movie is getting wrong about Henry Lee Lucas.
So this is actually about him?
It's like vaguely based on him. Like he did live with a dude named Otis. I think they changed it to Otis in this movie.
Oddish Bishkauskas?
No, not. Come on.
That's something they're oddest I've ever heard of.
It's just Ottis, Otis.
What the
And
heck?
yeah, and fucking and I think like he had his sister living there with him, but in the real story, she was only like
Were
13
they
or
like
something.
incest siblings?
I don't know. I don't know how much of that was manufactured for this movie. I mean, they weren't
You have an
really.
expert right next to you. How do you not know?
She told me all this other shit. Like, he lied about this. There was some lore involving a cult that he made up.
Whoa.
Yeah, yeah. Um, anyway,
That's so weird. It's just about a real person.
yeah. Well, it's inspired by him.
Well, you'd think they would change his name.
Yeah. Well, that was another reason it took so long to come out. Some of the distribution uh, guys were worried about picking up this movie for distribution because it used real names.
Right. Well, that's why they picked Otis instead of
It
Otis.
might have it might have come out a couple years earlier if this was called like Daniel, Portrait of a Serial Killer.
They didn't know.
Yeah.
This is one of the most interesting production stories of all time, at least that we've ever done.
No, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. So it shot in 28 days,
28 days
1985.
later, it wrap. We're done.
Pretty good. And yeah, it came out in theaters January 5th, 1990,
Goddamn.
officially. Richard Fires, the co-worker, the co-writer of it, old Dickie Fire, and I think he was hired by the Ali brothers or something. But it it made like $609,939 at the box office.
Well,
But
hell yeah.
yeah, that's like it made money, but like it made under $1 million. But it,
It
it
cost
had
$100,000.
I know, and it had many defenders. Okay, I was a huge fan of this
Roger
movie.
Ebert,
Well, yeah, but you know who else?
you
Well, yeah, but you know
you
who
gave it
else?
5 stars. Me.
You liked it?
It was good, yeah.
Okay.
Who
Um,
else?
I'll tell you.
Paula Abdul. I don't know why that person I thought of.
There was another filmmaker who released a movie in 1990 called Goodfellas.
Oliver Stone liked it. I don't know what I'm doing this episode. All right.
Yeah,
So Martin Scorsese was a big fan. I can see that.
Martin Scorsese was a huge fan of this movie to the point where he financed John McNaughton's follow up.
Oh, really?
His next movie, he was like, "Listen, I'm gonna put my name on it as an executive producer. We're gonna get Robert De Niro to star in it, and you're now the new Scorsese. All right."
What was that?
It was called Mad Dog and Glory.
Oh, shit.
It got kind of mixed reviews and didn't really make any money. So like that was kind of the end of that. But
Was that the
I
end of
mean,
John McNaughton?
no, he kept on making movies. He's done some TV as well. His biggest movie other than Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer is probably Wild Things.
Oh, right. You talked about that last week.
Yeah. He did Wild Things with Nev Campbell, Matt Dillon, and Kevin Bacon's penis. And
You don't say
what?
the other woman?
And Denise Richards.
Yeah.
Did I
Look at
not say
that.
that?
No. And I feel like
No.
that movie's known for the lesbian stuff. And you mentioned one woman. That's just a weird
That's
choice.
that's a well.
Same.
I guess I remember Kevin Bacon's penis
Yeah,
more.
yeah, yeah. You do.
Yeah. But I mean, I do remember there was a three-way scene with Matt Dillon and Denise Richards and Nev Campbell. I remember them pouring champagne down Denise Richards' boobs, and they were all licking at it. It was
Oh,
pretty good.
wow. I
Um,
remember them kissing in a pool.
yep, that's a scene.
Okay. I
And
gotta watch it again.
I'll tell you what. Well, we got to cover it for the podcast. There's three direct-to-video sequels.
And then they went
It's
on an adventure where the wild things are.
yeah.
We got to get Henry
Well,
on that one. There's a great story.
oh, that's true. He cried.
Like
That was wild.
out in the lobby, y'all were talking about it, and he
Yeah.
started crying again.
Yeah, we all went in a group to go see where the wild things are. And then out in the lobby, we were talking about it, and he was overcome by emotion.
I don't know why I haven't
Oh,
seen that yet. It's such a great story.
yeah.
Is he just a big Spike Jones fan? I remember he loved her too. I think
Yeah,
he
I
is.
mean, he likes Spike Jones, but I mean, that one really affected him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he probably read the book when he was a kid too. I did
Mhm.
also.
Mhm.
Um, anyway, fucking Wild Things was a big deal for him. But a lot of his shit kind of came and went nowhere. He's got one movie where he's got an Alan Smithy credit.
Oh wow.
He had sort of an up and down career.
Haven't we
Uh,
done an Alan Smithy before?
yeah, I think Hellraiser Bloodline.
Well, good job.
Yeah. But if you watch Wild Things, like it actually feels like a real movie. Like you're like, this is actually like a good film noir. Like I
Mm-hmm.
thought it was just gonna be exploitation bullshit. And that's because it's John McNaughton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Uh, all right. The movie, I'll tell you what, was nominated for a shit ton of Independent Spirit Awards.
That's cool.
That's an award show we don't get to cover much on this program, but here we go. The Indie Spirits. It was nominated for 6 of them. It lost all of them. But you know, fucking To Sleep with Anger got 7 nominations and like fucking wrecked it. But that's always been my problem with the Independent Spirit Awards. Like this movie, Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer, really has independent spirit. Like this was shot fucking independently, dude. And To Sleep with Anger has straight up Danny Glover in it. All right. Like it's technically an independent film. It was shot independently, but Danny Glover's in it. All right. He'd already done Lethal Weapon.
Right. It's like how M. Night movies are technically independent, but he's M. Night.
I guess. Are they?
I mean, he funds them.
All
Or he
right.
did for a little while. Like
Yeah. I think he doesn't
The
need to
Visit, starting with
anymore.
The Visit.
Yeah, I don't think he needs to anymore, but he was for a
But I
little
think
bit
up
there.
through like Glass, he was up until like Trap
Yeah.
or Knock at the Cabin. And I don't remember the order of everything.
No, Knock at the Cabin, he got money, and Trap, he got money.
Batista
Um,
paid him.
you think it was all Batista? He was like, I
Mhm.
want to support this artist.
Who else was in it? Fred Weasley,
I Fred
Ron
Weasley?
Weasley. Who's Fred?
No,
Fred. I meant
yeah,
Ron
Ron
Weasley.
Weasley.
Who's Fred Weasley? Oh, that's one of the Weasleys.
Yeah, he's one of the twins.
Yeah, he's yeah, my
Twins. That's a spooky thing.
twins. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
my next choice was gonna be Henry, the serial killer. He's pretty spooky.
Oh, he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, Spirit Awards is nominated for Best Feature, and it lost that one to The Grifters. You know, and that was John Cusack in it and shit. It's like not that independent. Director, it lost to Charles Burnett for To Sleep with Anger, black director. So they were ahead of the game on giving black directors awards. All right. The
Mhm.
Oscars wouldn't catch up to them for another 50 years.
Hey, they have
Um,
one black person win an Oscar.
I think like the first black director to win an award was like fucking uh
Who's Poitier? Did he not win anything?
for acting.
Oh, that's while you're counting.
Yeah,
No acting
I'm
award.
talking about filmmakers. All right.
Oh, sorry.
Male lead, Michael Rooker lost to Danny Glover. Supporting male, the fellow played Otis was nominated. He lost to Bruce Davison for a film called Longtime Companion. That was like a really early AIDS movie. And supporting female, that you know, what's her face? The main girl who looks sort of like a
What
Timu
year
Helen Hunt.
are you doing? Is this night the year it actually came out?
Yeah,
1990.
1990.
Okay.
So it shouldn't
Parting
even be
Glances
up
had come out,
against.
right?
That was 86, bro.
Yeah, that's out.
That was ahead of the game.
Mhm.
That was the earliest AIDS movie.
Oh wow. In the
Yeah.
earliest, is that the earliest Buscemi, or had he been in stuff prior?
I think he might have done one or two things. I can't remember when In the Soup came out. That was early. All right.
You said he was your favorite actor. You should know his whole filmography, back to front.
I guess I'm a fucking idiot.
You're a fraud, is what I'm saying.
Whatever. This motherfucker Logan, his favorite actor is Bradley Cooper. He's only seen one episode of Alias. Fucking loser.
If it was better, I would have kept going.
Shut up.
He was barely in it. If
Well, he's in subsequent episodes a lot more.
He picks
all
up.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
They realize what they have.
You better believe it. Supporting female, the girl, what's her name? She fucking the girl from Henry. There's only three characters in this movie. Help me out.
I know this. Tracy Arnold.
Thank you. She lost to Cheryl Lee Ralph for To Sleep with Anger, and screenplay it lost to Sleep with Anger.
You act
as
like I'm
well.
supposed to know who these actors are. It's like one person I know, and then everyone else I don't know.
Well, but just like keep an eye out, like have the thing open. Who are the other two actors in this movie?
Also, my thing is like in between loading the next page. Tracy
God.
Arnold's Becky, Tom Towles is Otis.
That's what matters. All right.
Yep.
Those are the characters in this film that matter.
Henry mattered, but we already know him, Michael Rooker.
Yeah. Well, he's the titular Henry.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Talk to me.
Remember when that came out?
Talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
Probably 2023.
Really? I'd say 2022. No, you're probably right. All right. Henry is a guy. Are they both out of jail, Henry and Otis? I forget which movie.
Yeah, they met in jail together. Henry,
Okay.
you forget which movie is what. Well, think in your head. Is it good? It's the
I
first one.
I like two.
Oh yeah. All right.
I thought it was pretty good.
I'm on the cusp of a one.
I like Cusp 3.
Get out of here.
Well, so yeah, they live together, and Otis's sister comes to visit.
Chi-town, old Chirac.
Yeah, okay. Sure. And you ever been there before?
No. Which is crazy because I dated someone who was living there while I was dating her, and now my best friend Nathaniel lives there. I still haven't gone.
Zero excuses.
Yeah,
You just hate
zero
it for
excuse.
some reason.
Yeah, fuck, it's too windy. I don't want to get blown away.
You don't
Um,
want to be stuck somewhere with only deep dish pizza.
yeah, it's so deep. But I'll tell you what. Yeah, so they're living together, Henry and Otis, and
And
then
Becky
the
shows up.
Becky shows up. She's Otis's sister, and
But they don't
she
have a
looks
normal relationship like
well.
a
They
normal
kind of
brother and sister would.
well, but it's
Because
because
Otis
their
wants to fuck her.
upbringing. Well, I think Otis is also gay.
What? What
In
is
real
going on?
life,
Oh
Otis
yeah, he
was
was.
gay, and that comes about in this movie when he touches that teenager's leg. But he also does seem to want to fuck his sister, and
I mean, he
so
raped her at one point or tried to.
yeah, you got halfway there,
Mhm.
and so she,
She was really good, I thought.
I thought so too. Like she should have. Everyone in this movie should have had a bigger career. Otis, by the way, is my MVP. I thought that guy was incredible.
What are you doing?
No, all
The
right,
other two people are better than him.
disagree. But Becky, she looks sort of like a redneck white trash Helen Hunt, and
I like that.
then she's coming up like she's leaving behind her kid Lurleen. Like if you name your kid Lurleen, she's got no chance. Like she's gonna be a hick.
Mm-hmm.
No one ever made it out of fucking small town South.
They'd change their name. Jennifer Aniston's real name is Lurleen. You
That
didn't
would
know
be
that?
why. If you found that out, you'd never look at her the same way again.
They would make it where you could never find it out. They would scrub it from the records. I was
Yeah,
never Lurleen.
yeah. They give it the old Zach Braff.
What happened with him?
Scrubs.
I thought he changed his name from something to Zach Braff, maybe.
Who would change their name to Zach Braff?
But I don't know. Maybe his name was Zach Braffenstein.
I could see that.
And he was like, nope.
All right. So they're living together, and she takes a liking to Henry real fast. All right.
Henry's got Riz.
Henry has tons of riz. I mean, if we're taking the second movie into account and including that in the sort of story of Henry,
We have to.
then this guy just women are dripping for him at all times.
Every woman he encountered, well, not Walsh. She didn't really like him. Although I thought she was at one point when she was like making out.
FYI, she totally liked him. If
Oh, she did?
yeah. There was that one scene where like they were talking at the dinner table or the breakfast table, and Kay Walsh was like, "You should have slept in, honey." And I was like, she would fuck him right now if her husband wasn't around.
Like, I'm thinking of a different scene when she like sits on her husband and starts like licking his ears and stuff. But she was looking at Henry, I thought.
Yeah,
And I thought
she
that was like
was.
a sign she actually wanted Henry.
She
But then
did.
nothing ever came of that. They didn't
No,
ever hook up or anything.
well, nothing really ever comes of anything in that fucking movie. But
Well, the girl killed herself. That was exciting.
we'll get there. So, like, can we talk about the real movie first?
Oh yeah, you jumped to it. I think I don't remember who went to it.
I'm just saying, like, he every girl likes him. So
Right.
Becky's into him. They have a scene where they sit down, play cards together. I have no idea what game they're playing. I was
Neither.
trying to figure it out. It seemed insane to me.
It seemed like it was just like war. Is that what it is? Where you like put a card down and whoever has like the best card wins.
Except I thought it was war at first, and they weren't going by that. It wasn't the best card that was winning.
Hmm. I didn't get a big good enough glance.
It was
But I was confused by it
inconsistent.
too. I was like,
All
what
right.
are they doing? But they just called it cards. They're like, you want to play cards?
Yeah,
Sit down
they're
and
playing
start playing
cards.
this. And, yeah.
And she's telling him this story like, well, my dad used to come into my room and ask me to take my top off. Then after that, that turned into my dad fucking me. I thought I was gonna get pregnant and have like a deformed kid, but like I never did, So that turned out all right.
Mm-hmm.
And
These movies are fucked.
oh yeah,
They are
crazy.
portraits of a serial killer and how he came to be, and all of his friends around him, who
It's
he
not
hangs out
even
with.
how he came to be. Like he's already a killer in these fucking. at the beginning of Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer.
Right.
He's
Uh,
got a whole philosophy about it. Like I actually I was like, this is the way. Like Henry figured it out. Like I mean, you shouldn't be a serial killer. Right? All
I
right.
agree.
I'm gonna say that up front. You
Mhm.
shouldn't be a serial killer. But if you wanted to be a serial killer, I do think this is the way to go about it, where he doesn't kill anybody he has a motive to kill. It's like if he gets angry at someone,
Go kill a stranger immediately.
he goes and kills a stranger to get that out of his system.
And you have to kill them differently every
Kill
time.
yep,
You
yep.
strangle one, shoot the other, stab the next,
Mm-hmm.
smother the next,
Yeah,
snap the next person's neck.
right.
He has a great way of doing it. Do one execution style, tie one to a fence,
It's honestly brilliant.
TV over the next one's head. You get a lot of
He
different fun kills in these movies. They are
yeah,
pretty fun in that way
he
too.
knows what he's doing, man.
And
This
sometimes
guy
dump them in a suitcase, sometimes just leave them on the road.
Otis, he's given Otis pointers on how to be a serial killer, and I'm like, Otis should be listening better because he
Mm-hmm.
knows how to do it. All
Mm-hmm.
right,
Did Otis
and
die? Oh yeah,
yeah,
yeah, of course.
chopped his head off.
Yeah, what am I talking about? Everyone dies.
Anyway,
Nobody makes it out of these movies but Henry. What am I saying?
it's true.
They should have kept
S-
going, by the way. We should have Henry
making
3
more.
and Henry 4.
Yeah, I was thinking they should make Hen 3 Portrait of a Serial Killer.
Oh wow. I don't think any franchise has ever doubled down on the
Put it in twice.
put it in twice. That's never happened. You're gonna
Well,
be the
this could be
first.
the first.
That's
Yeah.
really good. A 3-year killer.
um. So yeah,
Did Henry kill his mom? He says like at one point
yeah,
like I shot her, and then she's like I thought you stabbed her.
yeah.
We never got like the real story.
Otis tells Becky that Henry told him a story about killing his mom. That's why he was in prison. And he says, Becky, never bring this up to Henry. She immediately brings it up to Henry.
Mhm.
And Henry tells her the story. But yeah, the story has inconsistencies.
Right.
So yeah, that's
That's all we get, I guess.
that's all we know.
So Otis is not a killer. Starts out, right?
Yeah, I don't think so.
And then Henry takes him along, and then Henry did Henry kill both the prostitutes, or Otis killed one too? But then they just start becoming killers, and they just start going around killing people.
Yeah, I think Henry kills the first one anyway.
Yeah, it
So
looked
then they
like
have to
they
kill the other
panicked,
one
and
or
then
she'll
and then
run away.
Otis killed like snapped her neck when they were in the driver's
Yeah.
seat somehow. But did you like? I like when they go visit the TV guy. That's probably my favorite part.
Yeah, that was great.
And then but get the camcorder from him and smash the TV on his head.
Boy, that scene though, where we're just getting the camcorder footage of that home invasion
Mm.
is rough, man. Like that is, you don't walk out of this movie like they're. It's impossible to like these characters, but
Right.
you do get to know them. It's a portrait.
It is a portrait of a serial killer. Exactly. It's like the life of a showgirl. Portrait of a serial killer. It's like the same thing when you
All
think about
right.
it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was right. That was like the opening of Death Wish. You remember the opening of Death Wish? But that's way. Remember when we like spray painted Target on someone's butt? Remember that in
Yeah,
Death
but
Wish? Jeff
that's all
Goldblum, right?
that's super exploitative. Like this felt like just evil.
Yeah. Well, that was evil
No.
too. Spray. I've never seen like the spray paint a target on someone's butt. That was crazy.
No.
Um. So yeah, it's a lot of that stuff. We kill a lot of people. There's a part where he sees a woman walking with her dog, and I thought for sure he was gonna kill her and her dog. I was like, this movie has no rules. They're just gonna do anything. But then he
There's
let
a
her go. That
there's
was
a
nice.
few moments like that. I think that's part of like the horror element of this movie is like Henry has no compunction about killing anybody. So like anyone he comes across like could be killed. So
Hmm.
like I had the same thought like he's gonna kill the dog. But then there's that scene later in the movie where he like runs out for cigarettes and that guy at the counter is like, "Hey, go Bears."
Hmm.
And he goes, "Fuck the Bears," and you
Fuck
think
the
he's gonna kill
bears.
that guy, but he lets him go. But
You're right. That's
I
fucked
mean,
up. He kills the
early on,
workers.
what's that?
He kills like the like what's the what do you, liquor store workers and stuff.
Yeah, I
That
always
sucks.
hate it's a bummer the scene early on when he stops into that diner and
He let her live though.
no, he didn't.
The opening diner waitress. I thought he let live.
He fucking kills her, dude.
Oh shit.
And she was nice.
I do like that about these movies though. He really does it. I wish that the Halloween movies did that more. There's a part. Well, I guess that's like this movie. He doesn't kill the dog, but in one of the new Halloween movies, David Gordon Green ones, there's a part where he's like Michael Myers is walking through a house and there's a crying baby, and I was like, he's gonna kill that fucking baby. We're just gonna like hear the crying stop. Is what I thought was gonna happen. But then he doesn't. He doesn't kill the baby, and I thought that was out of character. I thought Michael Myers should have killed the baby. He has like no conscience. He's the shape. He should have killed the baby. I don't know. I think that's the first movie because then that was like my first moment where I was like, oh no, should have killed the freaking baby. Anyway, uh,
You
so
heard it
we
here first. Logan dings movies. It takes stars away. Babies aren't killed.
when characters don't make the right decisions, it makes me mad. So we kill Otis and we kill Becky.
But Otis, I feel like you're giving Otis the short shrift.
What did Otis do?
Otis is a really interesting character, and he's really funny.
He's a little
I,
funny.
he's got some great lines. Okay, she goes, he calls, Becky's being funny, so he's like, "Hey, you're a card," and she goes, "Yeah, I'm the queen," and he goes, "The queen of clubs," and he shakes his boobs because she used to be a stripper. That's a funny line, man.
All right, I'll give it to you, Otis. You got jokes,
He does have jokes, man.
but
And
that's
I
it.
like that. There's a great scene where he goes to visit his parole officer, and the parole officer's just distracted, not giving a shit. And there's he's working at the gas station 2 days a week. He's selling drugs to these teens. There's a lot going on with Otis. I think he's an underrated character. I'd like to see Portrait of an Otis.
Boy's dead. He died because he tried to
Yeah.
rape his sister.
Well, that's what happens. Is Henry's like, I'm running out. Well, he goes out with Becky. That's her name, right?
Becky, yep.
And Becky's just super fucking into him. And then when they get home, Otis is sleeping, watching their video of them committing murders.
Right.
And good thing he sees it first, shuts it off.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
what did she say? Like that was very convenient, whatever happened there. Like I have to go to the bathroom or whatever.
so, but she's like, all right, Otis, sleep on the couch. I'm gonna bring you into this bedroom. I like the way he starts walking back to his bedroom. She grabs his arm. No, in here.
Mm-hmm.
Come in here. I got
Mm-hmm.
something to show you. I'll tell you, it's her boobs. So
It was.
she pops her top off and she's like, let's fuck. And Henry's, I don't know, he's feeling a little weird about Henry might be like a little asexual because like girls come on to him all the time, but he's like never fucking. He kills the
That's
fucking
true.
prostitutes before he has sex with them. He never has sex with either of the girls in the next
Can't
movie.
feel feelings. I don't know. I feel like serial killers do have sex, probably. And there's that part where he's like,
A
I
lot
guess
of
I love
serial
you
killers
too.
are perverted as hell.
Right, right.
But yeah, Henry doesn't seem to have any interest.
Huh. Is that a flaw, you think?
No, I think it's interesting.
It is
Part of the
interesting,
portrait.
but I don't know how real that is.
What do you mean? There's plenty of dudes like that.
Serial killers, though?
Sure, why not?
I feel like
That's
there
what
are
he
no
sees
serial
women
killers
as,
like
people
that.
to be killed. Well, maybe Henry Lee Lucas was like that, man.
I forget this is about a specific person.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Uh,
So
yeah.
so they're gonna fuck, but Otis pops up and he's like, I'm awake now. Ooh, look at my sister's boobs. And Henry's like, all right, listen, I'm gonna run out, get some smokes. You think
Bad
he's
job by
gonna
him to do that.
Yeah. You think he's gonna run out and I thought he was gonna run out and kill someone.
Yeah.
He was like, this has been a fucking challenging night for me. I had to have a date. Now I've got to
But
deal
he
with
really
this
did. Just
weirdness.
went, go get cigarettes, came back, and then something horrifying was happening.
Yeah, when he came back in the door, Otis was raping his sister.
That's right. And so
So
he kills Otis.
Well, I like
Did
that
she
she
poke his
fights.
eye out?
Yeah, yeah, she fights back first, which is great. She shows some agency, pops out his
Hmm.
eye, but then Henry kills him and he chops his head off, and they run off together.
It's a
And
happy ending.
it's a well, you think it's gonna be happy. I mean, it's a real
Well,
Bonnie
you
and
don't
Clyde
because it's still following the
situation.
story. And I'm like, they
Yeah,
wouldn't still be following the story to give it a happy ending. I don't
but
think
I
that's where
mean,
we're going.
earlier before the rape had happened, they were talking like perhaps we'll leave Chicago and we'll like go live in a farmhouse somewhere and Lurleen can come live with us. And
Didn't feel happy. Didn't feel like we were leading to happy.
well, I don't think we were ever leading happy with these fucking people, but like maybe they could have been happy for like a year or two. But no, they stop at a motel and you see
It's very well done.
yeah, he leaves the next day and
You
she's
see him
not,
leaving,
yeah,
not her.
without her.
Yeah.
And then he drops off a thing on the side of the road and you're like, oh, that's probably her.
I I kind of wish that wasn't in the movie. I kind of like you just see them in the motel, you see him leaving the next day, driving off. You're like, "What was she in the passenger seat? I don't know." But you specifically see him walking to the car by himself. I kind of like that. Not
No,
that I don't like the ending because I really
I
do, but
like knowing that he left without her, but I think it would have been interesting to leave it more of a question. Did he just bail and leave her in the motel room,
oh yeah.
or did he kill her?
Right, right. But I did like seeing the suitcase on the
Yeah,
side of the road. It was
it's a
very
cool final shot.
and sad.
Mhm.
So that's upsetting, stuffing a whole body inside a suitcase.
It's an incredibly upsetting film. All right, it is fucked up. I remember the first time I saw it. I was young, and it was like this felt like on a level that I hadn't seen yet. Like
You ever
this
see
was a
Cannibal Holocaust?
yeah, I have, but like
I don't know if I can ever do that.
that's just like an X-rated movie. This felt to me like when I saw like I don't know, Caligula or something, like, or The Holy Mountain by Jodorowsky. There are just certain movies that are like Jesus, like this is for adults. But then like you watch it as an adult and you're like, this isn't even made for us. Like this is made for nobody. Like this is just some dark evil art.
But I love that.
Me too. I'm
Because
not. It's not a criticism.
some people are filmmakers, like they have to do that. Something inside them
Mm-hmm.
has to do that, and his way of doing it is like, I'm just gonna make the best serial killer thing. I'm just gonna perfect it and make the best portrait of a serial killer. Uh, and I thought he passed with flying colors. He did an awesome job. Awesome Scorsese to give him the next opportunity. That's really cool.
Yeah.
And
Um.
yeah,
Ultimately, it's one of my favorite movies of the '80s. I think it's fantastic. I
well,
I I
or the
give it
'90s.
5 star. Well, yeah, I guess so technically.
That's
Uh,
weird. Where do you put this like in your list? Do you put this in your 86 list or what
I
are you doing?
do. Yeah, it's in my '86 list where I have it ranked. Uh, God,
12.
that's a fucking good ass year.
What do we got?
I have it ranked 11, but
Something
could be
wild
higher.
here?
Yeah, my top 10 that year is 10 Aliens, 9 Sid and Nancy, 8 Down by Law, 7 Manhunter, 6 River's Edge, 5 She's Gotta Have It, 4 Parting Glances, 3 Something Wild,
Parting
2
Glances is really high.
well, that's a great movie. 2 Hannah and Her Sisters, and 1 Blue Velvet.
Okay. That is a great year, but those aren't the movies I would pick, some of them. Um,
Oh, it's outrageous. I mean, other movies outside of the top 10, like fucking The Fly and at Close Range, Stand by Me, Big Trouble in Little China, The Color of Money. Like, there's a lot of great fucking movies that year.
did
Ferris
we
Bueller.
peak with 86? No,
We
no
we
way.
might have.
No. What would people say? 99, people would probably say best year.
Well, people of our more of my generation, we say that
What's the best of all the 2000s?
7.
I think there's a case for 2019 and 2017. Those were both really good years.
I'd have to look at it.
All right. Oh, we have another movie. I thought we were about to end this.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, yeah, we're not done. We've got Henry Part Two, Portrait of a Serial Killer.
Not quite.
Horrible,
Is
horrible
that the title?
title. Yeah,
Henry Part Two? No, it's Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer Part Two.
is that what it is?
Yeah.
And then sometimes you look it up and it's got a little extra title.
No.
Yeah,
Mask of
Mask of
Sanity?
Sanity. Yeah.
I see that on the poster.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So what happened here is when that fella McNaughton was having trouble getting distribution for Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer, there was one dude who worked in distribution that was like continuously helping him along, like getting him into film festivals and shit. And he was this guy, Chuck Perello. All right. And after it finally came out, Chuck Perello went to like work with John McNaughton. Like he was just like doing shit for him.
Mm-hmm.
And then he decided he wanted to make his own movies. And then he decided he wanted to make Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer 2. And McNaughton was like, all right, I'm not going to be involved, but you do it.
Mm-hmm.
He goes to Michael Rooker. Yo, I'm making Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer 2. Suit up, buddy. Let's get back into it. Rooker's like, no.
I'm making cliffhanger.
I'm doing Mallrats instead. No, thank
These are
you.
Mallrats.
It's around the same time. Yeah, he was like the villain in Mallrats. I remember reading, or maybe it's on the commentary track for
That's
Mallrats.
awesome.
Kevin Smith said
watch
like
that.
the reason he hired or that he wanted Michael Rooker for it was that he was a big Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer fan.
I never really cared to watch Mallrats. It's like on my list of things, but I never really cared. But knowing Michael Rooker plays the villain makes me want to watch it even more. Honestly.
Yeah,
Is that the
check it
first time you
out.
ever saw him? Probably. Or-
Yes, absolutely. That is like he'll always be the dude from Mallrats to me.
Wow. You know mine?
What? Guardians?
No, no, no.
Yondu?
No, no. The Walking Dead. Merle Dixon. Daryl
Mm,
Dixon's older brother.
right, right. There's a comic book on the top of the TV in one scene of Henry. And I was
The
like,
first one?
oh, wouldn't it be cool? Because I could tell it was a Marvel comic. I was like, wouldn't it be cool if that
That would
was a
be crazy.
Guardians comic?
What would
I,
the odds be of that?
I don't, I don't know. So I
1%?
paused the TV, tried to get a look at it. It couldn't really make it out, but I think it was a Daredevil comic.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool though.
Anyway, so
Henry's favorite.
that's true.
What a coincidence there.
Henry Papali's favorite. Yeah.
Yeah, Henry Papali.
All right. So Henry 2 comes out. I don't even really know like the distribution of this movie. Like the version I watched seemed to have ad breaks built into it.
Well, I watched it with ads on Plex.
Oh, okay. So, but I watched it without ads, but it was clearly there were moments where it's like that's supposed to be an ad there.
I think I just got the ad where the ad was supposed to be. Maybe
There you go. And so I was like, did this air on TV originally? But I don't think it did. So here's what I can glean. I think it first started showing at film festivals in October of 1996.
Okay.
All right. Then it came out in a couple of theaters August 14th, 1998.
Okay.
And then it wasn't released on video until 2006.
God damn.
Yeah. So like that's it. I'd never heard of this movie until I started doing the podcast.
Right.
And people were like, you should cover Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer. And I was like, what are you talking about? There's no sequel to Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer. And then it turned out there was. And I mean, I was always sort of mad at myself for not knowing that movie because I know every movie. But I sort of get it now. Like it's barely a movie.
It came out, but it came out 3 different times. You think you would have heard about it one of the times.
One of the times, yeah. It's true.
That's amazing though.
But
and it has you'd think have you never looked on Kate Walsh's IMDb before? Be like, what's this? Henry 2?
I should have. You know what's super insane about Kate Walsh being in this movie?
What?
I literally last week I was like, there was no current show that I was really interested in watching that had already aired all its episodes or whatever. And I was like, what's an old show
You should watch Outer
that
Banks.
I'll put it on my list? Honestly, I will. But so I started watching Private Practice,
Well,
which is a Grey's Anatomy spinoff. It's spinning off the Kate Walsh character. So she's the
she
lead
got a
of Private
spinoff.
Practice. So I'm watching. I watched the whole first season of Private Practice over the last week,
Wow.
and then I'm watching Henry too. Hey, look, there's fucking Addison.
No, she's Cricket.
Yeah, yeah, I
Come
know.
on. And how
I
did she get
love the
better as an
character.
actor as time went on?
I gotta be honest, she's pretty good in this.
She's having to just make herself like a slob.
Yeah, I know, but I'm gonna give her the MVP of the movie because it is
Yeah.
the best performance in the movie.
They're all trying really hard though, I thought.
Yeah,
All the
I,
actors were very committed.
I think the dude who plays Henry is honestly the worst one.
I think he's miscast because he was so small, I thought, especially
Oh,
compared to Rooker.
yeah. Between movies,
Henry
Henry he's a foot shorter.
developed a bone deficiency.
Yeah, yeah. He's about a foot shorter and yet 30 pounds heavier.
No, I've heard muscle weighs more than fat, so
Get
Rooker
at
probably weighs more.
this dude. He's like a tiny little dwarf with like a pudgy belly.
He didn't fit the description, but I thought he came to play. He was like in it. He was locked in.
He was he was cast because he's got a similar brow to Michael Rooker. His hair looks somewhat similar, and he's doing a growl. He could do the growl,
mm-hmm.
but I mean that's really it, man. This
Stature
dude's
wise didn't stack up.
hell no, dude.
Yeah, that was a problem I had too.
What's the name of this guy?
Neil Giuntoli. Giuntoli. Giuntoli.
All right. Well,
Neil. Neil.
he fucking sucks, dude.
What do you, I mean, I hadn't seen him before or after. I didn't think any of the actors were good, but they were committed. Like the Kai, I don't know if he was good, but he
No,
was in it.
I thought he was all right. You know, like I saw he got nominated. The only award this movie got nominated for was a Fangoria Chainsaw Award for Best Supporting Actor for that guy. And I was like, I guess I could see it. He's all right. Uh, but yeah, Rich Coleman Nitch.
And
he
him being
played,
so big didn't help
he
Henry
should
being
have
so
played fucking
small.
Henry.
He should have been Henry. It's hilarious. Yeah. Why didn't they do that? And then what was up with their niece being a 35-year-old?
Okay, the niece, she had real Denny syndrome. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like from The Room, I could not tell what age she was.
Is she
I
16 or 60?
the sense no, the sense I got was she could be any age between 16 and 32.
Right. You know exactly. You're totally right.
Yeah, I had no idea what there she
She's like getting bullied by like 14-year-olds though at one
she's
point.
getting bullied by 14-year-olds, and she keeps saying that she has to like go to school and she's coming home from school.
It's so
So
weird.
like at when she first showed up, the character's name is Louisa. The actress is Carrie Levinson.
Did
By
you
the
look
way,
her up?
I did look up the actress. She hasn't done much, but she's married to Andy Daly
Yeah, that's all I
from
found.
Review. That was mind blowing.
I even looked up her age. You cannot find her age online anywhere. I looked up
It's
our like
crazy.
famous birthday and all that stuff.
So she, yeah, she has to go to school. So at first, I think she's introduced as Cricket's niece.
Mhm.
Like Cricket's sister died, and now they have to take care of the niece, Louisa. And like I thought it was like she's a high school girl. Now she's gonna like hit on Henry, and I was like, I guess that's closer to what the original story is because Henry Lee Lucas, um, like the character that who's the female lead in the last one?
Like the Becky, what her actor?
Becky, yeah, like the real Becky was like 14 years old or something.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, they're going that route with this one. They're gonna use like a little teen, and that's gonna be creepy or whatever. But then, like later in the movie, at one point, she says, like she refers to school as work. She imply it. There's an implication that she was teaching.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Because first I'm like, well, she's going to school. Is she in high school or college? I can't figure that out. And then it's like, wait, she might be a teacher.
Hmm.
So
How'd she say that? Do you remember?
I wish I could. Yeah.
She didn't say you have to go to work.
No, no, I'm telling you, it was like she was like, I had a lesson today or something. It was like
That
she
could be
really
school. That's cool.
no, I'm
I had
I'm
a lesson
butchering
today.
it. I'm butchering it like Henry butchers so many prostitutes. But I'm telling you. So I had no idea the age. I could
You're
not
right.
figure it out the entire movie. All right.
Same.
Um and so all right, the plot is Henry comes to this town. He's like
What
begging.
town? What state? Do we know?
I have no idea where, or maybe I do. Are
We're
we
out
in
of
Chicago?
Chicago.
Or
Where'd we go?
oh, we're not in Chicago anymore. Yeah.
I don't know where we are. Could have stayed in
Uh,
Chicago. Oh
anyway,
wait, well, Chicago. I guess Chicago is not the state. Chicago is a city in Illinois.
that's true.
I'm a dummy.
You're okay.
Sometimes when the cities are so famous, I think they're the state.
Okay.
That's not real. I just want to say that.
Uh, so I did when I was a kid.
Right, right, right.
Like if you asked me if Chicago was a state when I was like 6 years old, I probably would have said yes.
Totally, totally.
Yeah. But anyway, he shows up at this town. He's like, I guess he's like taking a break from killing,
Is he?
and he seems to be at first. And he's trying to get a job, so he goes to this place that does
Porta
porta
potty.
potties, and he like begs for a job. And then like
Please, please.
later on in the movie, fucking Cricket is like giving Kai shit, like you're a fucking loser. You're
Yeah.
not like Henry. Henry's fucking cool. And I'm like, how cool is Henry? Henry had to beg Kai for the fucking porta potty job.
And what would make Henry different anyway? They do work the same job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny though. I don't know.
All right.
Just liked Henry.
So they're working porta potties. He goes to live with them. It's the same setup as the first movie where he's like, I guess I'm gonna go live with this guy and this girl, and I'm gonna
But
influence
that was a
their
guy he
life in
previously
weird
knew.
ways.
These are new
Yeah, yeah,
people.
yeah, and they're married, not brother and sister.
True, true,
Mhm.
true.
All right, and they bring in Louisa, who's also a bit of a wild card.
Where do they get these names from? Kai, Cricket, Louisa. Are they real people?
Kai is an odd one because to
That's the odd
me,
one. We have a Cricket.
yeah, but Cricket, I could see like a girl from the South like gets nicknamed Cricket and then just becomes her name.
I've never known.
But
I'm from Alabama. I've never known a Cricket before.
all right. But Kai was odd to me because it's a movie from 1996. And like back then, I only saw the only Kais that I knew were Asian dudes.
Okay.
They were like Laotian or whatever.
You're talking
And
real life people?
yeah. And now you see some white Kais, but it's become like a hipster name, sort of. And so like to see
There's a
like a
streamer named Kai.
there you go.
He's
So
black though. He's not white.
all right. Kai show speed.
Close. It is close.
But I mean, for like a blue collar dude working a porta potty job in
Kai.
1996 to be named Kai, I
Kai.
thought it was strange. You know,
The
his
same.
name should be Ralph,
Ralph's good.
Bruce,
Tim,
Jim. Yeah,
Bobby. And then Louisa is the niece. That's an interesting name too. I guess not for the South, but I mean, Louisa. Where do you land on? How do you land on that?
I'm not sure.
It's like calling her Sally or something. Louisa.
Sally.
I don't know.
So yeah, he just starts influencing everything. He's but you know what's crazy is
But Kai's already
Kai's
bad.
already an arsonist,
Right.
and
For
so
money
many of the
though.
kills, so
Not
many
for
of the kills
fun.
in this movie are just burns.
Yeah. He
There's
has a
burning places down.
he has a fun like strategy though, where he has like a flower pot thing or whatever that he like sprays
Yeah.
with gasoline, and he like what were those like water balloons that he would hang all over the
Yeah.
place.
I liked when he used a hypodermic needle to put some stuff in a light bulb.
Yeah, what is that? What that
That
was
was
all very
kind of
cool.
cool.
I like all the procedural stuff of the serial killer. Really teaches you step by step how to kill people a little bit. Not that you should,
Yeah, I don't know,
but if you
but
wanted to, you could.
to me, like I wasn't super interested. I wasn't as interested in the Henry Kai dynamic as I was with the Henry Otis dynamic in the last movie.
I like that it was
And
different that he was that killer too.
yeah, but I didn't like all the burning. Like to me, like burning houses down, that's boring.
But that's not all we do. There was a part where we go into one of the houses and we find some junkies there,
Yeah, and then
and
we
Henry
burn
kills
it
them.
with them in it.
But we murder them first,
I guess.
and then we're like, hopefully that doesn't happen again. And that's like the first time he sees Henry kill,
Right.
and then
But
he goes down the path with him.
yeah, he gets pretty used to it. I like
Mhm.
when there's a dude with like a squeegee. It was just like, hey, let
Oh,
me
that was
clean your
fucked.
windshield. And then he was like, I'm going to kill this guy.
That like that guy had it coming a little bit though. He was out late at night doing that, and he kind of charged their vehicle. That was kind of scary. He like ran at him with the squeegee up in the air. It was
Yeah, but don't kill
like
the
he's Doodle
homeless
Bob.
squeegee guy. Come on. Don't make Doodle Bob references.
You're aware of Doodle Bob though.
I am.
So I'm allowed to
I
reference
saw
him.
him on a hat once.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm. I saw some
Remember
dude.
handsome? No, sexy Squidward.
Yeah, sexy
I can
Squidward.
reference sexy Squidward.
Yeah, I saw a guy with a Doodle Bob tattoo once.
No,
Hmm.
you should have got that guy's number and become his best friend and started a podcast with him. He's probably better than me. He has a Doodle
Come
Bob tattoo.
on.
I don't have one of those. There's a part where Louisa hits on Henry. Henry rejects her, storms out of the house. Louisa screams at him, "Get back here, you FAGGOT."
Yeah. She sure does.
Wow.
Hmm. I there's a scene where like their chat. I hated Louisa. Louisa is such a shitty character because it's like just designed to be a character that would be into Henry. Like
Mm-hmm.
she's like, oh, I'm kooky and I draw violent stuff and I once tried to kill myself. Look at my sexy suicide scars on my
I
wrists.
didn't find him sexy.
I didn't either, but I bet Henry did.
Oh.
And so I don't
He
know.
looked
They're like,
concerned. I actually thought he had a good take there, honestly. He looked like genuinely like sad. Like, oh, I wish you didn't go through that.
should Henry be concerned? Should he be
For
showing that
her,
kind
he
of
cares for the
emotion?
people he cares about.
I don't know. Uh,
They did a
the
good job
whole
making you care about the girl in the first movie too. You don't want her to die, right?
no. The first movie, like you totally care about her, but you're also like you shouldn't be with these two people.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're known serial killers.
In this movie, they're kind of making you feel like Henry can, she can maybe fix him and he could protect her.
I didn't think that was gonna happen.
Yeah, but
Thought they
she's
were all
like,
doomed again.
look at my kooky drawings of guys with blades and bleeding. It's like, and Henry, why don't you draw something? Oh, this was when she said that she teaches art.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Anyway, so Henry draws like a mule, and he was like, "This was my favorite mule when I was a kid." I'm like, "All right."
Yeah.
And they kind of get close
That's
there
good
for a
drawing.
second. She sleeps in the bed with him one night,
Nothing happens though.
but yeah, but then when she tries to like throw herself at him, he's not into it.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
And she's like, "Are you in love with Cricket?" Hey, what was up with that scene where we see Kai fuck Cricket?
Did we see them?
There's like a scene where
Yeah. Because then she's on top.
yeah, Kay Walsh is like in her underwear and a see-through t-shirt. All right. So I
Right.
very much remember that scene. And
Oh yeah, and she like got like up in a weird position.
Yeah, you see him fucking her first. Like he's on top and he's like grabbing her by the waist. And but then like it cuts weirdly to like
Hmm.
her on top, and then something's weird between them. And I couldn't tell
Yeah,
whether like he lost his card on or he came before
because
he
then
meant
there's
to.
shots, or is that earlier, where his like where she is laying down and his hands are like around her throat. Not
Yeah,
quite, but like a little bit. They're like right here, and you're like, oh, that's kind of scary shot.
I don't really know what was going on. And then
I
like
don't either.
and then it shows them they're laying down next to each other, and I was like, "Oh, good. They'll have a conversation now explaining to me what the fuck just happened." But then Kate Walsh just like starts talking about Henry. And I'm like, "All right. I guess we're moving on."
Maybe that would be the strategy. Just move the conversation on. Let's not talk about what just
But what
happened.
happened?
I don't know.
The visual cues were not there to explain to me what the fuck happened in that scene.
And there's no resolution either, because then Henry just shows up and kills everybody and burns
Yeah.
all their bodies. We didn't talk about the boss, Rooter, who at one point like puts something in Henry's drink, and Henry gets
Yeah.
real mad about that, so goes and kills him by like
Yeah.
shoving something up his nose.
That guy, he's got it.
Screw,
He had it
whatever.
pretty figured out, man.
Oh yeah.
He was dealing drugs. He working at this porta
Porta
potty
potty.
job where he's the boss. All
Mm-hmm.
right. And then he has people over to his house. In his basement, he's got a great pool table. And I don't know if you noticed this, but in the corner, the back corner, a Miss Pac-Man machine.
I did not notice that.
What a basement.
Not as good as the That 70 Show basement, but it's pretty good basement.
They didn't have a fucking Miss Pac-Man machine.
They had a corner where they could smoke weed and like have a camera go around in a circle.
I guess.
That's way cooler.
But they had a washing machine. The mom was always coming down. It wasn't that great.
Only like once every 5 or 6 episodes would the mom come down. Um, by the way, did we even rank the first movie and like or rate it and like give it the MVP and stuff?
Well, I give it 5 stars. My MVP is fucking Otis.
Okay.
And LVP, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
There's really only 3 characters, and I like them all.
Yeah. Same. But I was gonna go the maybe it's the TV seller guy. I feel like that guy wasn't that good of an actor, and
All
he did
right,
the most of all the victims
you're
probably.
right. I'm fine with that. Let's give it to that dude.
I'll agree with you, but I'll go the MVP Rooker. But I'll agree otherwise. But anyway, so we kill. Oh, by the way, did we Rooter, the boss, is also the guy who does the arson stuff. He
Yeah,
pays
he's involved in all that.
him to do that.
Mm.
But so we kill him, and then we kill basically everybody except for Louisa. She kills herself.
Yeah,
But then
she
we
sure
burn
does,
everybody.
man. Yeah, I don't know. It felt a little bit sort of meek for a Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer movie, in that like Louisa kills herself. We don't see it on screen.
You hear
And
it?
then, yeah, I guess. And you see him shoot Kai a couple of times, and then you just hear him go into the other room and kill Cricket. It was like,
But
why
but
aren't we showing
but he
this
did
shit?
burn Kai alive. Kai was still alive at the time of the burning, and he just sets him ablaze anyway. That was sort of exciting.
I guess. I burning doesn't do anything for me.
Well, it would burn you.
Well, yeah. I mean, I understand that.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Um, yeah, I mean, I mostly agree. I would go 2 stars, but I had a good time watching it. Kind of, it was kind of interesting. It was another portrait of a serial killer.
I'm
He was
gonna give it.
miscast.
I'm gonna just straight up give this a 1.
Oh, is it like compared to American Psycho 2? What's
I think
better?
it's better than that.
I would much rather watch that,
Yeah, me, well, me
but this
too.
is better than that.
One of the residents of that 70 show basement is in
Oh wow, I
Denville.
forgot about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's true. I was thinking
Um,
about isn't Kirk,
who's Kirk?
Captain
William Shat.
Kirk?
Oh, William Shatner.
Wasn't he in
Yeah,
it?
he is. Yeah.
Yeah,
See, when you say Kirk, I immediately think of Kirk from Gilmore Girls, and that's
that's
that's more a
amazing.
me problem.
Yeah, that's freaking crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so two. Who's your MVP of this one? Oh,
MVP
Walsh.
Kate Walsh, and LVP. I'm just going straight up Henry Neil Gentoli.
I'll agree with that. Sorry to him.
Hmm. Um. All right.
He had the right face. Put him on a different body.
Well, he had a brow. It was a good brow, and I feel like the director all he saw was that brow, and he was like, he can do it.
He hired him by headshot alone,
No,
and then he showed up and was like, "Fuck."
but I wouldn't let that guy kill me. He's like half my height. I would just kick him.
I hope you die by a little person.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna
I
laugh
got
at
news
you.
for you. A dwarf could never kill me.
I hope Chucky kills
I'd
you.
kick the shit out of Chucky.
What if Chucky and Tiffany and their little son were both coming at you, Glenn
I saw a
or
girl
Glenda?
recently with a Tiffany tattoo.
I know you talked about that.
Oh, I
I think
did.
on the
Okay.
Survivor episode because
Okay.
someone was named Tiffany.
Oh, right, right.
So, do I tell you what's next? Oh, we had some comments here. Uh, Olivia Smith, best comment of all time, comments. Henry?
Yeah, she got excited. We were doing Henry this week. She
Very
thought maybe
funny.
we'd see Papali. No, but
Sorry to say.
I am gonna be in touch with Papali. We're gonna
Whoa.
get him on the show.
Oh, wow.
I want to do Bond.
Oh, I thought he was coming on for Disenchanted.
No, I want him to come on. I want to get him excited.
Oh,
I don't want to get him and torture him like I
okay.
did every week when he was doing the show.
You think every
Uh,
week? Sometimes he
Not every
picked
week.
three
Yeah,
colors.
Blade Runner.
The Trip. That was
Yeah,
probably him.
yeah, that was definitely him.
Did he pick
Uh,
Paranormal Activity? I remember him being a fan of those
yeah,
movies.
yeah, and The Purge.
Purge. Those are great episodes. I love the
Hmm.
Purge episodes.
Thanks,
James
bro.
DeMonico. Hope
Yeah,
he's doing. What's he doing?
he just made a movie like this past year, I think.
No.
Yeah.
What? What did DeMonico
I'll
do?
look it up, man.
I'm
James
interested.
DeMonico.
We had a comment from Eric Nelson. He said, I watched this in high school like 25 years ago, and I love the friendly cashier going, How about the Bears? And Rooker deadpanning, Fuck the Bears. LOL.
That is great.
Yeah.
There's a horror movie earlier this year. It might, yeah, yeah. It was called The Home. Pete Davidson was in it.
Missed me.
Well, I heard about it. He wrote and directed that. James DeMonico.
Okay. Is it
Yeah,
actually scary? Pete Davidson horror movie? What?
yeah. It's Pete Davidson horror movie.
What the heck? Is he acting scared? I would love to see Pete Davidson like frightened. Wouldn't that be
We'll see.
funny?
He was in Bodies, Bodies, Bodies.
I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
All right. So
That
thank you, Eric. Yeah, that scene is a real highlight.
definitely. And then Maddie Rag says, Why do you guys think Henry left Becky at the motel at the end of the movie? I knew he took out a messy suitcase from his car after he left the motel, but I interpreted that as disposing a bunch of pizza boxes they ate the night before to avoid any extra room charges. Hope they get back together in the sequel. Great romantic thriller about freedom on the road. Really gave me Easy Rider vibes. Has
That's
he
good
since
stuff.
seen the sequel, do you think?
Yeah, he has. He gave it a 1.
Oh, he was
Um,
upset to learn what happened.
but my favorite thing about that comment is, I got a notification. It only says like the beginning of the comment,
Yeah.
and it was like, what was just like the first line?
Why do you guys think Henry left Becky at the motel at the end of the movie?
And so like I was like, wait, did he not get the end of the movie? Is there a possible way to misinterpret the end of this movie?
No, they
And
paint
then
it.
I read the rest of the comment. And I was like, oh, that's actually hilarious. All right.
They do talk about that in the second movie. Like, I had these friends and I killed them and I left her
Mhm.
body and it was found in a suitcase.
Oh yeah. Are the cops still looking for him? Probably not.
Yeah.
Mm.
Damn.
She says that to Louisa.
Louisa. Yep. And then
Yeah.
she was like, "Oh my god, I love you."
Yeah.
So, what's next?
You tell me, buddy.
Okay. Well, I have 2 more weeks, and I have that's crazy.
Yeah, Logan has
It's
two
a
more weeks to fill, and then I have a 2 movie franchise that I have planned for the week of Halloween.
okay.
So I do not know what Logan's other picks are.
I'm trying to fill 2 weeks with 4 different movie franchises, and that's impossible to do. Did you know that?
Yeah.
You can't do that. unless it's like 4 new movies that came out, and I wanted to do The Conjuring Last Rites and something. But so I'm gonna have to kick one of these out. Well, at least
I thought
two
you
of them
had
out.
this figured out
I
already.
don't. I don't. I lied. So I don't know what to do. So what we're gonna do next week is Don't Breathe.
Don't breathe. All right.
Right.
Now that's kind of a more recent horror franchise.
But I
Uh,
have yet to see the sequel. I'm waiting till
it
the.
is. It's a wild ride, that sequel. All right. So Don't Breathe. I really love that one. That's a Fede Alvarez film from the year 2016.
Mm-hmm.
And they made a sequel, Don't Breathe 2, which I saw in theaters. It came out in 2021. It's directed by a dude named Rodo Sayagues. And so his only movie as a director. He's mostly a writer, but it is a weird fucking movie. And
First one gets pretty weird. I
the
remember.
first one's weird, but like the first one's like I don't want to spoil it, but the second
Please
one,
don't.
like it did not go in the direction that you think a fucking Don't Breathe sequel is gonna go. It's
I don't know where
really
I think it's
fucking
gonna
weird.
go.
Really fucking weird. So all right, I'm looking forward to that. Don't Breathe and Don't Breathe 2 next week on the franchise. In the meantime, keep your ears peeled. Is that a thing people say? To the
No.
no, sorry. To the Patreon, patreon.com/slash the franchise. We got a lot coming your way this week because guess what?
Oh my goodness. If
Yep.
you were like this episode was a little bad, Logan sucked in this episode, it's because I would much rather be recording a different episode today, but we're not doing that. So that's
That's
why
right.
I was maybe off.
The Taylor Boys are back for a new episode of He Swift, in which we cover the new Taylor Swift album, The Life of a Showgirl.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And Logan's been listening to it all weekend. I haven't heard it yet, but I'm going to listen to it a few times today. And we're going to record an episode about it tomorrow morning. So look forward to that. We've got a Hey, I'm Watching here coming up. You can hear all my thoughts on Private Practice. And
By the way, she was also we didn't talk about 13 Reasons Why this episode, but she is in 13 Reasons Why, and we're also gonna talk about it next week because Dylan Minnette is in Don't Breathe. He
yeah,
plays the boyfriend of the girl in Don't Breathe. We're probably not gonna talk about it, but I just wanted to mention that.
I'll tell you what, though, low key, Hey, I'm Watching here this week is going to be sort of an episode of the franchise because
Wow.
I watched all of that first season of Alien Earth.
Ooh.
All right. So I'll let you know what I feel about Alien Earth.
We've never you've never done a franchise and then they've released a show
Yeah, we
where you've
have
talked about it, have you?
Rings of Power. We tried to.
But that
Uh,
wasn't like a franchise. I'm talking about like a franchise. What was the Pitch Perfect show? What happened there?
oh, yeah. We watched the whole thing.
What was that
Bumper in
called?
Berlin.
Bumper in Berlin.
Yeah.
Goodness. I saw
All
him in
right.
a
So
commercial the other day with Marshawn Lynch, Adam
he's
Devine,
making that money.
like a gambling commercial, like for join DraftKings today.
Anyway, he's Swift, and Hey, I'm Watching here this week. We're also talking Survivor 46 on Friday,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll give you an update on what's going on in the Amazing Race, and so plenty of sweet tent coming your way. Um, now
Should we say the Halloween commentary we're gonna do later in the month for people that don't know
I don't even know what is it.
with our friend? Shut up, Tim.
Oh, well, of course
We
we've
haven't really decided on when we're doing that though.
yeah, we've recorded a special episode about Hubie Halloween every year for the last 5 years. So we're gonna do it this year as a commentary track. So Logan and I, as well as the great Shut Up Tim,
The great Shut Up, Tim.
yeah, our producer, he's going to we're gonna record a commentary track on Hubie Halloween, one of our favorite films of all time.
It's true.
All
We're doing on
right.
Hereditary. Did you say that? That was
Yeah,
last
we've
week.
got one on Hereditary and one on the original Halloween.
Yeah, yeah,
So
sure.
check those out for spooky month. And listen, bathe in slime.